Well, Cam Cantarella, obviously you have a lot of confidence in him sticking out there, but what have you seen out of this kid so far?
You know, he's one of those kids that maybe he doesn't have awareness of just, you know, what he's doing, that he's only a freshman. From an age chronological standpoint, because he doesn't play like a freshman, he plays like a upperclassman, but he's just got a slow heartbeat for the game, tremendous poise for a freshman, and he's fun to watch. You know, he plays with a smile on his face. He's a super athlete. We just moved him to the outfield a couple of weeks ago when we had a couple of injuries, but you know, he's a natural out there. He can play the infield as well. And he's just got a knack for hitting the ball hard, and he's one of the true hitters that can spray it line to line. And he's tough to pitch to. Jimmy Bellinger's one of the best pitch callers in college baseball, and talks about how it is so difficult to call pitches against Cam Cantarella, because you try to go in late, and he finds a way to still hit it up the middle, or pull it, turn on it, pull it. Try to expand away, and you know, he'll spoil a two-strike pitch. So he's just he's very skilled physically, but he's just able to slow the game down mentally and allow his physical skill set to thrive. So it's we don't typically put freshmen in the 4-hole or in a position like that, but he's one of the rare unicorn type players that can handle it.
This is your first Energy Sunday. Were you glad to see the way that they kind of responded to it?
I thought the team did great, that they emptied the tank. Just the energy from our team meeting in here back at 8:30 this morning, to the way that we came out for all of our pregame activity, to, you know, even as we missed a scoring opportunity early in the game, but then you could just tell they just stayed on the attack, and it was only a matter of time until the floodgates were going to come open. And so to have 2 different innings where you score 7 runs, have another big inning sandwiched in there as well, but just a lot of pressure, a lot of hard contact. You know, it's all a testament to Energy Sunday and a team that was truly leaving it all out on that field.
When you look at this weekend, you go back and review it a little bit. What are going to be your thoughts on how the overall weekend went for you?
It'll a lot in the positive column. You know, we'll every day we meet in here, we'll break down film from the day before. So this morning, start with film review from yesterday, as well as you know, some measurables that we're trying to hit each game in terms of some execution goals that we try to hit. And so, you know, so far just putting that together, you know, we played really well on Friday. We didn't play as well yesterday, and to see us bounce back and play better today, you know, and not have some of the mental errors that we had yesterday, to play just a complete game again. You know, we did have 2 physical errors today, but I thought they were actually good errors. You know, Ben Blackwell fielded a laser and he stayed in front of it, and he knocked it down, and it's an error because it was a hard ball right at him. But you see some shortstops play that off to the side and get out of the way, and he smothered it. And then Cooper Ingle and Caden Grice tried to backpick at first, and Cooper's throw hit the runner, but they had the guy out, and that was, I thought, an awesome play. They put it on themselves. That was not called, so that looked even better, that it came organically from them. So even though we may have had 2 errors on the field, it was a very complete game from a pitching, defense, and hitting standpoint. So to see us bounce back, where we played really well on Friday, didn't have our best game on Saturday, and then play well today, that's what you're looking for.
6 double plays this weekend. That's kind of unheard of a little bit. To be able to turn that many double plays.
Well, we take a lot of repetitions, and we have older guys, and so, you know, when you have all juniors and seniors in the infield who have just played a lot of college baseball, and you got two guys up the middle, and Ben Blackwell and Riley Bertram, who have a decade of college baseball experience between the 2 of them, I think that bodes well for, you know, some pretty good defense. So it's no surprise that those guys are turning a lot of double plays. with some cool highlight reel double plays like the one Austin Gordon turned yesterday.
You had 17 stolen bases also on the weekend. Is that something fans can look forward to, or is it just more how you scouted Binghamton and what they weren't doing that allowed them to do that?
It was definitely something that we identified as an opportunity. It's also a part of our offense. We like to run. The stolen base may not always be there, because you'll have pitchers that are quick to the plate and catchers come up throwing. But it's something that we have in the arsenal. The one thing we will not be as an offense is one-dimensional. We're not going to just rely on the bunt game or just trying to hit homers. You saw today we hit some balls hard that would have been way out on Friday when the wind was blowing out, but today it just wasn't a home run type of day. And so to have the ability to be dynamic, to be balanced, to be able to have a speed and pressure or speed and power type of offense, and the combination of that is something that's going to help us. And we can also bunt, we can also hit and run and slash and run. We just haven't had to break that out yet, but that's kind of the idea with the offense. Is we've got multiple ways to score runs, because the offense is all about scoring runs. It's not just about swinging, it's about scoring.
Any other questions? All right, thank you, Coach.
All right, thanks guys.
Appreciate it.
Thanks, Coach.